All right. Good morning. Welcome back. Another episode here, episode 3. What this one will be. Picking up right where we left off. Just finished the outline of our house here, our base. Did a little bit of gardening. That will stay there for now, kind of temporary because I don't think I want to leave it that way. But what I do want to do here is finish out our next level of leaves that come off of this. If you look at the map here, I really am liking the shape of this. But I want to make these areas here maybe start somewhere in the middle of this and kind of come out in a little bit of a sharper point. And then these 4 will be garden areas. We have a skeleton somewhere next to. Oh, he's underground. Okay. So I want to try and mock that up. And then these are going to go 3 blocks down is what I'm thinking. And then we'll have a bridge that's kind of at this level that goes from there to there. I think will be really cool. But first and foremost, let's mock up what we can here. I think starting off the middle of this is just fine. We could go a little bit higher and start like, 3 off of that. That way that gives us a little bit more room down here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 5. 5. Dang, I wish I had a little bit of dirt actually, so I could use it as. Help me mock some stuff up. Let me see what I got. I like to use dirt as like scaffolding and temporary blocks. It helps a lot. So I know what to delete. Yeah, that's a nice big garden area right there. Certainly will be. But we gotta try and get this to bend. So let's see, 5. Let's go with 3. And then like a 2, 1. Let's do another 2. Then a 1. Then a 2. How's that looking? I think that looks pretty good, right? Come up to a nice sharp point. We'll figure out how to get these 2 to meet here. So we did a 5. Then a 3. 2, 2, 1, 2, 5, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 2. Looking right. It's bending nicely. We just got to make those 2 meet at a nice sharp point, which will be the interesting part because I can't like start bending that way, right? So maybe we got to keep going this way instead. And 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. Something doesn't look right. I did 3 and 3 over here. All right, well, let's do 3 then. That's fine. 3. So that way that's 2. And then let's just make them meet. 1, 2, 1, 2. Why does that look weird now? Okay, still a mess up somewhere here. a look. It can be right at the end, right? 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2 2s, a 3, and a 5. And 1, 2, 3 off. Damn it. There we go. 2. And this whole entire thing is shifted over. 1. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. I prefer the 2. Yeah, the 2's fine because we can do something at the end there. Actually, that I'm thinking. Okay. All right, break all this extra here. Then we'll take a look at it. But I think I like it. I think it's a nice sharp point that I'm looking for. Hopefully also audio should be a little bit better this time around. Getting the hang of it. Learning what needs to happen for sure. Not the easiest thing in the world. And it's not infinite space, but it's not bad. You can fit a lot of crops in there. And it looks good. I was kind of wishing it would bend a little bit more and like kind of smooth, you know? See how we started to arch out here? But you can't really do that. And then get it to connect nicely. So I'd have to arch the other way. Which maybe we'll try that one over here on top of what's pre-existing, and we'll see which one we like. One of them's gonna get destroyed. It is what it is. Gotta knock down some trees over here for sure though. So let's do that real fast. Our lovely tree chopper mod makes quick work of it. And break the leaves. Try and give us some space here. One. Menrail, these menrail logs. I'm glad there's a lot of these trees around here because I do like those. I'm gonna have to find some kind of a tree farming mod actually. Maybe I should look to see what kind of farms they have in this, and try and base my farms, or at least set them up in a way that I can add on those parts later to make them automatic. Would be the goal. There's very few that I'm actually even familiar with. These are all carrots. That's pretty awesome. We will replant those very, very shortly. For now, keep moving. Take down a whole bunch of trees. Plenty of wood. See what breaks on this guy. All of them, except for the last one. Sweet. Makes it a little bit easier. And I'm thinking that's a good start. I think we're fine. Okay, so what we want to do on this one is make it bow inwards. So we'll kind of start here, and we'll kind of have to come this way. Which I think will give us a bit more space, which will be very nice. But I'm thinking we start, all right, maybe at the end of that one. And maybe, let's see. See what looks right here. So I'm thinking we'll start 1, 2, 3. We'll start in the same spot. Okay, right here. 3 off. We'll do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Let's do 3 again. Let's do 2 there. Yeah, we want it out and then bow back in. Let's sleep real fast. I don't need creepers coming up behind me while I'm trying to do this layout, focus, and just explode out of nowhere. That's always the best. Very, very fun times when it's not expected at all. Yeah. So there, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I did 1, 2. 1, 2. See, that gives us a ton more space. And I'm not hating it. It is huge though, so maybe we have to start that much closer. Because in order to bring that in quickly without making it look super weird, I kind of bow this way, it would end up like way out here. Which I'm not against. Just making it into a little bit more of like a super base right off the bat. Which I'd be willing to bet we'd end up using. Let's go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What's that looking like? Like a big circle? No, I kind of like it. Okay, let's do it on this one. After that 2, we did a 1, then a 2, then a 3, and a 3. Okay, so that's the 2. We'll do a 1, then a 2, and a 3, and a 3. And have it start already just coming straight back into itself. Very nicely. Then let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck it. Okay. Let's do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. No, they've all been kind of smaller up until that point, but now with that, we can start our 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 are kind of going into this point here. 1, 2. 3, 3. Let's get some more. See what that looks like on the map. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. Kind of ended up rounding out much more than I would have liked it to. Maybe I come back this way, and instead of going in right here, I start to swing back out almost immediately. I want it more leaf shaped. For sure. All the extra space is a huge bonus though, so I'm kind of gravitating towards this. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. 1, 2. And 1. Whoop. Getting far down into the hole. Okay. Let's check that out. Is that more what I'm looking for? Leaf shaped, or is it just real small and weird up there? Kind of small and weird, isn't it? Maybe we just do that and straighten it out. But now I'm thinking that's too straight. But we can make this last 3 here into a 5 instead. 1, 2, 3, 6. Let's do a 7 because it's actually a very long straight. Oh, there. I got another one. We're good. 3, 2, 3. 2, 3. Keep it moving. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What does that do for us? I think that's pretty good. I don't know how in the world I'm going to build any kind of a roof for that area there, but I like how much space it gives me for the farms. Because there's a lot of crops and different types of plants. And I also don't know what kind of farms we're going to end up using, right? I mean, I'm sure there's farms here. Or planter of some kind. See, electric farmer. Extended industrialization. Steam farmer also. Then we got, I'm sure, some kind of planter, maybe. Maybe not. N. Nope. NT. Advanced solar generator. That looks pretty cool. Reactor glass mechanism. Thermal processing plant. All right. Maybe. Those farmers look like the way to go. I'm hoping they're pretty simple. And we can get them to work in this space here. But I like that shape. And I think that's what we're going to stick with. We'll get rid of all the dirt. And we'll go destroy the other one. Okay. I'm thinking maybe a quick little jump. And I will get this matched on the other 3 sides. So I will be right back. Okay, we're back for just a second. Making pretty good progress on these leaves here. Digging them down to the level I want. Got a little bridge started on that one. I'll show you guys here in a second. But these pillagers showed up, so I figured I'd record and see if I die during this little fight we're going to have here. They're going to ruin my crops. No. Not too bad. I think we're good. We're good. Nice. Ominous bottle. And their flag. I'll take it. Broke some of my carrots, though. And a wheat seed. Not too bad. All right. Let's go ahead and show you guys a little bit of what I've done so far. Just trying to clear out these spaces. I don't know what I'm going to do for the floor here yet. And I really got to start getting walls up. But I'm going to start mining here in a second. I want to do stone brick underneath all the wood here. I think that'll be pretty cool. And then we'll build up from there. Yeah, just finished digging that one. This one over here is dug out, and I added the little bridge already. It's kind of a basic bridge for now, but I do like the shape and the flow of it. So you'll be able to walk down in this whole area. All this will be crops. That's the goal. I'm sure I'll add more to this as we get going, but for now, I like it. Then we got this area. Starting to get these areas evened out also with the extra dirt I'm digging out. This one's dug out. This one was real easy because it was already steep. We'll actually have to add dirt over there. The only one I haven't done yet, this one I got to even out right now too, is this one, because I will get that one set up and then move the farm over there. That way I can dig this one out and still have crops growing, because we are not doing the best in the world on food. So I'm thinking I go fishing and I do a little fishing time lapse for you guys to make it a bit easier. A ton of dirt now, which is great. I like having extra dirt around. Makes it easy to mock things up. Kind of made some more chests here. Tried to get some stuff organized, make it look a little bit nicer for what we have on us. This goes in the wood chest. This is the wood chest. Yeah, I don't have an axe or anything. Okay, let's do that fishing pole. 1, 2, 3. I know I have some string in here. Perfect. 1, 2. And we'll sleep real fast. Yeah, because I got a few bits of food here and there, but really not much. So we're gonna have to go work some stuff up, and really we got to get some cows and stuff soon. Which, lucky for us, show up on the map, and there is not a single one anywhere around us. So we're gonna have to adventure around and see if we can get those guys to spawn. Until then, let's go check out this little river we got. Also gonna need to find our entrance door, which I'm thinking of making these guys here entrance doors, and I'll just do it on all 4 sides. But we'll have to design that and see what we can do. I'm sure there's some mods that can assist with some cool looking doors. Well, this seems like a pretty good spot. All right. Enjoy. All right. It appears I can't for the life of me figure out how to fish the grab on, but it does not let me reel them in, and I don't know how to get around that yet. So, look, see, and it just doesn't do anything till after they're off. So, instead of a montage of me fishing, here's a montage of me killing a whole bunch of salmon and probably other animals. All right. Let's do that instead. Enjoy again. All right, we're back. Well, that was fun. Got 64 raw salmon here that we will make a furnace. I just realized I have not made a furnace yet, which is kind of crazy. But here we are. I do have some coal. So 10 in there. Get that cooking. All right. Once that cooks up here, I do want to go get into. Oh, I can make bread also. I grabbed some more hay bales from that village that was nearby. I was pretty close to it. Now, I figured we'll see how many hay bales we can make also. Looks like bread we can make also. Looks like a lot. So we'll probably use bread for a little while, since we'll have plenty of it. Yeah, fishing to be determined. Definitely. Now, there is one thing I saw earlier that I was interested in. It's called a paxel. So, I mean, we can make normal stone ones. But this is 131. This is 131, except this does axe, shovel, and pickaxe all in one, which will just kind of help condense our inventory, which I think is kind of cool. So let's make a couple of those. And I mean at least a few of them. And I think 3 to start. No, let's do 3. Three and 2. This goes here, this goes here, and this goes here. Nope, has to be in a different order. That one. Here, here, here. 2 and 3. Okay. Yeah, we'll still have the rest of this iron pickaxe. I do just kind of want to save. I mean, we got a little more iron. I'll make a second iron pickaxe too, just in case, because we're going to go mining. And we're not coming back without some good stuff. I'll put this shovel in storage. Probably don't need it right now. All right. Yeah, see, that helps condense a lot. Keep a couple swords with us. Keep that iron pickaxe with us. And then we got all these here. Switch that out. Got some wood. We'll keep some. Actually, we'll leave the cobble here. We'll make a cobble chest. I will take some dirt as our spare block. Is there just in case? And 64 wood since we're already taking up the slot. I guess I could also make some torches before we head down. 62. Let's just do 2 stacks of them. I know as we use them. We'll find some more coal. I'm not too worried. All right. Little hunger. So we could take a look down here. I looked a little bit. I don't think it goes too far. This will have to end up being a big area that I dig out, mostly just for cobblestone and some of that small stuff. Maybe a strip mine if I just go all the way down, start strip mining it. Can this be taken up with this? Yes, it can. All right. Try not to use the iron pickaxe unless we really need it for stuff. Just start. If this ever starts to drag out a little bit, I'll kind of just clip it up for you guys. See what that looks like. But goal is just to gather as much as I possibly can, and then hopefully make our building here a little bit faster, because now we really got to start gathering stuff. We got a cool layout, and I got a pretty good idea of how I want it to go. But for a starter base, it's pretty massive, so it's going to take some serious commitment and some serious resource gathering for everything, really. And it's all going to take a very long time unless I get enough stuff to upgrade the stuff that I'm going to use. This just goes back up. And we start to get into the machines and the power and all that stuff, which I'm excited for. So I'm hoping we find some good caves and we find some good stuff. If we don't find any good caves, we will just dig down and make a nice staircase in here and start strip mining towards the bottom. Took a wrong turn. So a small cave and I already got lost. That's a good sign. All right. Let's go this way. One thing I do want to check real quick. Since we have the map, we should be able to set waypoints. Not that we really need it. I mean, it's pretty obvious from the map which one's our house. So we should be fine, actually. I was going to see. So if it's a thing. I think it might be. Oh, yeah. Cool. Okay. Let's head off over this way. I want to say I found a pretty good cave. I know back in the desert, we were finding some pretty cool looking caves that looked like they had some depth to them. Maybe we'll go check there. Other big thing I want to keep my eye out for here is potatoes. And actually, let's look at this. See, there's some caves and stuff over here. Maybe we go this way because we haven't been this way yet. I'm sure there's caves and stuff over here, but that's much farther. Let's turn around. Let's go across the river finally. Check out this next island here. I think that's the way to go. Explore and adventure. For sure. This I'm excited for. I really do like this bridge. I just got to copy it 4 more times. This is going to be cool to be able to walk through and have all those plants underneath you. This, I don't exactly know how I'm going to clean up this hole and fix this whole thing yet. But I think I got an idea. Kind of make it look like, you know, a actual mine operation. That would be cool. I know there's tons of blocks in this too that help with that stuff. They're industrial blocks, I think they're called. Could be wrong on that. Oh, we got a nuke. That's kind of cool. It's a little difficult to build, but I'm sure it's possible. Yeah, I don't remember the name of the block, but there's some very cool decorative blocks that are like industrial style. That'll help out with that stuff. And then we got whatever's over this way. I have to build a bridge at some point, or even just a boat, I guess, just to leave there, huh? That'd probably work too. Not as cool as a bridge, though. Alright. We have crossed. That is still a cool tree. I kind of want to check out, but I don't want to tear it down yet because then it's stuck in my inventory while I'm mining. I think this is part of the Ars Novia, something like that. Ars Novo. Vexing Arcwood Log. Pretty cool. Sure it's fun to build with. Alright. Oh, there's a red one. That could make for some cool decorative flooring and stuff between the different color woods. Let's grab this coal. We'll check out this one first. What is that? Packed mud. Okay. I think that is a thing in this biome. Seen it a couple times. Paxel's great because I don't have to switch. Technically, our first modded item that we've built too. Getting lots of stuff. Gonna need a ton of coal and iron. Those are gonna be huge. And very instrumental into getting things going here. See if we got anything down here, if this is just a little tiny cave system, which it's looking like it's a little tiny cave system. Okay. A couple little things in here though. A little bit of iron. Probably could start working towards making up some books too. Like I said, we're gonna have to find cows and start a cow farm. as soon as we can. That'll help a ton with the food and with leather. Sooner we can enchant and get Fortune 3 pickaxe. That'll help a ton in resource gathering also. And then just better tools, diamond, netherite. I think there's RF tools in this too. Once we get some power going, we can actually get some stuff going for it. Let me see here. Is there not? What kind of pickaxes do we have? That's the question. Just dire things. Eclipse alloy pickaxe. See, that looks pretty cool. Draco Arcanus pickaxe. Forbidden Arcanus. Even just this refined obsidian. I mean, that durability is insane. Celeste gem. Blaze gold. We got options. Do not have RF tools like I thought. But there is some seriously powerful, I'd say, pickaxes. It looks like this refined obsidian's the best one, but it looks like these ones have options to put stuff on them, which is kind of cool. So something to look into for sure. And then we got the quarries and stuff also, which that, I mean, once we're producing enough energy to use them, we can make them. Changes everything. So that'll just produce for us all the stuff we need. Much easier. And we could focus on building or other stuff. Oh, got tin ore. Oh, one more. This one's kind of hard to see. Light. All right. Not a terrible start. There was a couple things in there. I have to kill that zombie. And another crappy one. I'm not too worried about copper. I'm gonna. There's probably different things in this mod pack for it, so I should pick it up. It just tends to fill up your inventory pretty fast. It's very common, but I'll grab some to start off. Oh, nickel ore as well. See what happens. Grab it all. It's worthwhile. In a mod pack, use just about everything you can find. So I should definitely keep that in mind while I'm mining and not be picky about what I get. See if there's anything out here. I know there's a couple zombies. I don't know why he lit on fire, but that was pretty cool. Man, that is a lot of mobs. And I'm okay in a fight, but I don't want to die. Leave myself a way out in case I gotta run. Some copper. More ores. There you go. This looks like it's getting a little deeper, I'm hoping. That would be nice. Okay. Go back to the beginning here and just start mining this stuff as we go down. Because chances are we're not going to come back up this way if this thing goes any deeper. Which is fine. We got maps. We're able to find our way home very easily. But chances are we won't find our way back to this specific cave. Alright. Lots of tin, lots of copper. So that's good on this level. At 59 right now. Not really deep at all. Paxels. It lasted a little bit. I mean, it wasn't terrible. Do got a bucket of water with me also in case we need it. Aw, come on. Don't tell me this mine ends too. If this mine ends also... Oops. Yeah, my way. Can hardly be my fault. Lead ore. Sure, that's good. I'm really hoping this goes a little bit further down at least. Get rid of this water source. And we'll follow it. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Alright. Alright, well, we'll grab what we can. Should be day pretty soon, I'm hoping as well. And then we'll head back out. And look for a couple more, but if we're not finding any luck, we'll probably just go dig a strip mine. See if we run into any good caves as well over at our base. Alright. Tons of lead. Tons of tin on this level. Hopefully we use a lot of those in the early game here. I imagine we do. That's probably why it's so common. Put this down. Alright. A lot of copper too, which in normal Minecraft, I mean, they just added those golems, which are something I haven't actually played around with them at all. Salt ore. That's interesting. Okay. Alright. Yeah, still very dark. Not as fun. There's a waystone there, though. That would be cool to take and place somewhere. Or even, I guess if we put one at our base and just keep one on us, huh? Alright. We're getting on in time for this episode. Let's go ahead and we'll end it here for a second. And I'll be back in the next one. Keep mining. I'll probably do a little bit off camera. If I don't find a good mine, I'll just go do a strip mine real fast. Show you guys a little bit of that. But appreciate you watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. Just keep learning, keep getting better. So I'm having some fun. Thank you guys. See you next time.